Hello, and welcome to the Burnt Ham Podcast, where we try to entertain you using our limited knowledge of the world.
This is where we try to entertain you with our limited knowledge of the world. We didn't bring any topics for this episode, so we're winging this one. Let's just imagine the camera's not there and have.
Let's just try and have a normal conversation.
Are you saying just a normal conversation?
Just a normal conversation. This episode's sponsored by.
Brought to you by Squarespace.
Is sponsored by beer. Thank you, beer, for giving us beer.
What is the best beer? There we go.
Right, so at my bar on tap, we sell 4 lagers: Coors,
Nice.
Carling,
Nice. Not nice.
Stella,
Not nice.
Heineken.
Very
Which is the best out of those?
Oh my god. Obviously Heineken. It goes Heineken, Heineken, then Coors Light, then Carling, then Stella. I'd drink Carling before I drink Stella just because of the stigma.
Well,
Stella.
this is gonna rock some boats. Then I put Stella at top, Heineken second, then Carling,
What?
then Coors.
Are you being serious? Do you actually prefer Carling?
Yeah.
Carling literally tastes like the water I piss.
Yeah, but Coors tastes worse.
No.
Coors literally.
Your opinion is wrong.
Coors tastes like dishwater.
Have you ever drunk dishwater?
Yes.
That's how I like.
And it
It's very
tasted like
tasty.
when I tried Coors.
That's why I like it.
I tasted
I like
dishwater.
dishwater. What do we mean by dishwater? Let's really break this down. This is a psychoanalytical breakdown of the word dishwater.
So when you've got your washing up bowl that you've filled with washing up liquid, you're scrubbing away at your plates, maybe giving them a rinse afterwards to get rid of the bubbles. And then that water that's left after you've done that, so it's got food, stuff like that left in it, that's dishwater.
Tasty. Next question.
Are you agreeing with me that is dishwater?
I do not agree. I think dishwater is the moisture gained from crushing up all the ceramics in the world, compressing them, melting them, and drinking them, and then pissing them out, and then that's dishwater. Human process.
Why? What is happening?
Basically, I've gone away from the mic just to check that the levels are okay.
Okay, we can cut this.
No, we can't.
We're not going to cut this actually because I can't be bothered.
This is an uncut podcast. This isn't even a podcast. This is
just a discussion between two friends.
This is having a beer with a friend. That noise was disgusting.
So you've told me that you are now vegan.
Yeah.
After our vegan episode, I gave George a video to watch by Earthling Ed, and by the sounds of it, your opinion has changed now.
It's the same as it was before. I'm just acting on my opinion now. I always knew and thought that farming was immoral. Killing animals is immoral. Pretty obvious.
You just decided to get off your lazy butt.
Yeah.
And do it.
Basically, I didn't wake up. I was already woke. And now I'm just woke in practice as well. So I've got the theory and I've got the practical.
Now you're doing the practical. You're still not very good at the practical yet, I would assume. But you'll get better.
Yeah, I need to get some more ingredients.
Finding out some solid meals is really nice. If you want that chili recipe, because I remember you did ask,
And then you were like,
and
no,
then, and
we
then
don't have
there
a
is.
recipe.
Well, to be honest, I don't have a recipe, but I can give you some rough guidelines if you do want it.
That would be great.
I'll try and remember and not forget like last time.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Also, quit smoking.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Nice.
I smoked 2 cigarettes this week. I think that's
Two
a pretty good step from smoking like 5 to 10 a day. And if I go out like easily somewhere between 0 and 20.
I would say it's very difficult.
Yeah, there's been times where I've literally been like, I really want a cigarette.
You know, it's really bad when you... I think media doesn't help. You can be literally watching a TV show and they're like puffing away and you're like, oh,
that would be yummy.
I could really do with a cigarette right now.
I really want one now, actually.
Yeah.
If there was one right in front of me,
I
would probably leave and go smoke.
literally just go, no, I don't need cigarettes.
I've been on the verge of buying tobacco and then I was just like, no, you'll just get addicted. Well, I'm still addicted. You know, addiction doesn't just go away like that.
You just got to think of the positive outcome from it.
Yeah, like you got to think about the fact that I'm less at risk of heart
death.
Yeah.
Heart death.
I'm worried about the audio. I hope it's okay. Because, although... No.
Well...
We'll find out if it's okay.
We can find out. If not, we can go on the phone audio.
Oh, now that would be interesting.
Yeah, and then it will sound like arse. But... oh my god, why?
Pardon me.
Oh my god.
I feel like I should apologise to the people in the room next to us, but... I hope you smelt that one through your headphones.
Wow, you just broke what we had. It's meant to be a conversation between two people.
When you're in the pub, you're just like...
That is true. When you're in the pub, burping is a good source of entertainment.
Burping and cupping.
And it's not really frowned upon. Everyone just accepts. Burp.
Yeah,
because I've been having lots of beers.
If you've got like a ripping great burp to expulge from your diaphragm, then you're going to want to project that bad boy. And you're going to want to let the world know about it.
And it's pretty satisfying.
Yeah. Like story time. Okay. So I was in London Victoria coach station. This was about 8 or 7 years ago. So pre-COVID, post-9...
2019?
2009.
That's a long time ago.
No, I said after post 2009. I was going to say post something else, but I just decided against it.
Now I'm just confused. Continue with your story.
So yeah, we're going up the escalator, like any human with value or decency would. Why would you take the stairs when you can stand there and get a machine to move?
Yeah, but it's so much healthier.
Oh yeah. Oh, you burn an extra quarter of a calorie going up the stairs. Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't get people that go, oh, but it's so much healthier taking the stairs.
You know what
now
else?
I can have a fucking cake when I get to the top.
Yeah, imagine that. Every time you get to the top, you're just like, cupcakes.
Oh, I deserve a nice cupcake now. Anyway, continue.
We get some curry. Yeah, and this guy, it was like a devilish burp. God, he really got this one going. He must have been stewing this for the past 24 hours, you know. He was hyping himself up like before he went to the coach show. It's like, I'm going to scare some people with this incredible burp. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then it resonated in the room. That's how brilliant it was. It was really loud.
Was this in like a shopping
was in London.
centre? Was it in like?
I said this was in London.
Yeah, but you said you were on an escalator. But it was that in a shopping centre? Is this a big enclosed area?
But no, I'm going to leave that one up to your imagination.
Because if it was, and to fill a room of that size, that would be impressive.
It was a room with an escalator in it.
That narrows it down. Thank you.
Stay tuned to find out what room we were in. It was in London Victoria Coach Station. I did say that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
Wow.
To that.
That's just your personality type.
That tiny bit of information. I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Man burping. That's what you really needed to say.
Man loud burp.
Man loud burp. You could have. Boom.
I thought
You thought.
dramatize it.
Hmm?
But I found this hilarious as what, like a flipping 32-year-old boy.
I think 32-year-old boy. Is that what you're describing yourself as?
I don't know. I can't really remember how old I was.
But burps and farts, height of comedy.
No, farts are disgusting.
No.
I-
Still height of comedy.
I like to fart on people's faces.
What the? Are you letting viewers know about your fetish?
Right, disclaimer. That line was not true. If we ever have a following, that's going to be dug up, and that's going to be.
You're going to
my
get
personality.
exposed.
George is a face farter.
Exposed on the internet.
Well, expose me now, bitch.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Farts are really gross, and it's only funny when you've done one and someone's reacting really badly because you can laugh at
It
them.
is funny when you do a fart and then someone's like, "Oh, that's really smells," and then you're just like giggling because it's funny because your fecal matter is floating in the air.
A very small amount of poo is in the air right now.
Oh, we've literally just resorted to talking about poo.
Toilet humour, really funny, good one.
Let's go for something more civilized.
All right, so let's discuss how the sigma, alpha, beta, gamma, omega male crap is basically astrology for men.
I haven't really researched any of it. I've just heard a lot of stuff from you and Casper.
I don't know why I find it funny. It's not funny, and it's kind of cringe, if I'm honest.
I don't really like that people trying to put people into categories and stuff like that.
Oh, it's literally just
Just
BS.
like-
I like the meme side of it.
Yeah,
like the
I guess it
Sigma
is pretty
grind
funny, but it's just like the whole, if someone goes, "Oh, well, I'm a beta male, that means I can't do this." Just no. Be who you want to be.
No, the betas are never call themselves betas. They're the people that are like, yeah, I'm a sigma because I just do my own thing in it. That's why it's so funny.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
I'm
so
a
you-
redditor. I'm
so
a
you-
sigma male.
So
I'm
it's
like
just
Joker.
so it's literally just making fun of people that think they're cool but aren't.
Yeah. The irony of it is that they're just making a fool of themselves, but most people aren't if you actually think that you're a sigma or a whatever, if you think you're sigma male, then you just don't get the joke, and you are the joke.
Oh,
That's the idea.
I thought it was more serious than that. I got.
Oh, no.
honest. But
People actually believe it, but like
Oh.
astrology, which is also absolute bollocks.
we've already talked about this on the show. I think,
We have.
and I think I got angry about it, as I usually do.
I think it must have been just us two sat there like, oh, astrology really isn't true.
Just getting really angry at nothing.
Just like, "Woo!" Can we cut that?
No. What do you think about the?
Ice caps melting.
I was going to talk about space and making it I can't remember what the word is when people that aren't astronauts can go to space.
Oh, civilian space travel, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's how you would put it.
What a waste of effort.
Because obviously you've got Jeff Bezos and
Jefferson Airplane.
Rick.
Rick Beato.
No. And
Hey everybody, my name's Rick Beato. Richard Branson.
I'm trying. Richard Branson. That's it. Not Rick.
Mark
Where does I get
Zuckerberg.
Rick from?
Mark Zuckerberg.
But anyway, those two are trying to make it a business of letting people go to space, which I think a lot of people do want to do. Like if someone said, "Hey, you want to go to space?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah!"
I'd want to go to space with a purpose,
But yeah,
like to do research or something.
yeah, if to be an astronaut.
I would literally say no if they were like, "Do you want a leisure trip to space?" I'd be like, "No, that sounds terrible."
But do you think it's gonna turn into like plane journeys? Like you can just pay some money, go on a little space trip, come back again, and that's like a holiday.
That sounds like a waste of time, if I'm honest. I'd much rather, like, not spend hundreds of thousands of pounds. Sorry, I'm avoiding your question. Do I think it's going to be a thing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, they're trying to make it a thing, and I think enough people want to do it.
Although
So it's going to be a thing. I think it might only be small. I don't think it's going to be quite as extreme as...
it'll probably be a little bubble. Like, the price of tulips in, I think it was Denmark. There was a particular tulip that got imported to Denmark, and everyone went nuts over a goddamn tulip. And the price of tulips went whoop.
Was it a particularly nice tulip?
It's probably like one that tasted yummy, but and then after it going sky high, everyone was like, "Yeah, the craze is over." I reckon it'll be like that. It'll be a bubble, a financial, economical bubble.
Maybe they'll just keep shooting rockets up into space until they run out of fuel, and then they'll be like, "Oh, that's enough of that. Sorry, guys."
Hell no. Imagine you get halfway up to space and then you run out of fuel and you go...
That would be pretty scary.
That would be a pretty good way to go out, if I'm honest.
Death by rocket.
Rocket death, yeah. Literally flying into space and then you fail.
It's basically just a massive bomb.
Well, actually, if you really think about it, it's not.
Well, it's a rocket. But if you but it's just...
I guess it's got loads of hydrogen.
Really, just concentrated fuel. Not concentrated fuel, just a lot of fuel.
What is the fuel?
In one place.
What is the fuel? What is the fuel? Is it...
That's a good question. I don't actually know what...
Because I know it's the product of the reaction is H2O, commonly known as...
Water.
Water, baby.
And if you put juice with that, you get a J2O.
No, the stupid thing is J2O isn't going to have much water in it. It's going to be more juicy in it.
What were we talking about?
It doesn't matter. We're moving on. We're
not going to talk about rockets anymore.
Well, we can talk about rockets. We can talk about red rockets.
I don't know what those
It's a dog boner.
Thank you for enlightening me about that niche bit of information.
Michelle Williams. Is there a celebrity called Michelle Williams?
Probably.
Oh.
If you're watching this and know a celebrity called Michelle Williams,
comment below. I know Michelle Williams personally. She is very nice. That's what you have to put.
Could be a man. Why are you assuming Michelle Williams' gender?
'Cause I made Michelle Williams up. What? Maybe I'm Michelle Williams, and I just haven't realised it yet.
Maybe we are all Michelle Williams.
What does Michelle Williams look like? She's really, really, like, tall.
Okay. Or like freakishly tall, like, or just above average
22 foot tall.
Okay.
Weighs 30 kilograms.
So she's just a stick.
Yeah. And has blonde hair.
And she only eats leaves like a giraffe.
This is Michelle Williams. Michelle Williams exposed. This is the worst episode. Like the ones in the the ones in the shed were bad, but this sucks.
We're just. I don't know.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun, but I can't imagine anyone watching this. This is interesting to anyone.
If we watch the analytics, it's just going to be like 20 seconds in.
Yeah. Because the analytics for our show already is like 2 minutes and then everyone stops watching.
Yeah. I think the only people that have watched all the way through are our friends.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling they haven't even watched a whole entire one. Wow. Thanks, everyone.
Wow, I'm really sad now.
What's the best noise you can make? That's pretty good. Let me try get a more guttural kind of. Well, let's do the rest of the episode with like metal singing voices. What shall we talk about next? I don't understand what you said. I don't understand what you said. Whoa. Oh my God.
This is awful. Should we take a break? And think about some things to talk about.
No.
Oh.
Let's go until we've burnt out.
Well, have we not burnt out?
No, I've got plenty more to talk about. Well, what is the best cider?
I don't really like cider.
I don't like cider either. Oh no. No, but I like whiskey.
I'm partial to a bit of whiskey, but I don't know a lot about it.
When you say I'm partial to something, does that mean you like it so much it is part of you? I reckon that's the etymology of it.
I think it just means you like part of it.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
I think I'm probably wrong as well. But
I don't know who's right because I don't know. Both of us don't know, so how can you say if you're
Let's just say you're right. Okay.
Yes, I'm right.
But we've got off topic here. Let's go back to the topic at hand.
Which one?
What is wrong with the UK at the moment?
The fact that
we keep having heat waves. Like ridiculous heat waves. Global warming's a real thing. And anyone who says it's not real.
Just buy air conditioning.
Oh yeah. How many homes here have
just solve the problem with air conditioning.
Yeah.
And don't ignore the bigger problem.
Yeah, true. So use more energy to create more demand for air conditioning.
Yeah.
And then
then invest in air conditioning companies.
Damn, global warming's going to make me rich.
Exactly.
This is the best financial advice you can get anywhere. This is for the long run, guys. We're going to be millionaires. We're making you rich. Get on that Sigma grind set. What's the best dance move? It's obviously the worm.
The floss.
I'd do it, but I don't want there to be video footage of me flossing.
I'm not going to floss on the internet.
Does the dab? Oh god, is dabbing a dance move, or is it just something? So it's just so exciting.
It's definitely a dance move.
So is it like I just shit myself? Do you dance when you shit yourself?
No.
Have you ever shit yourself?
Yes.
Well, I was a child once as well, but recently.
Do you recently? No.
No.
I've got good control.
My ass muscles are toned, so. God, I keep digging myself a bigger and bigger hole.
You're not helping yourself.
It's just as well no one watches this.
Yeah, it's a good job. There is no viewer right now. No one is watching this.
No one will get this far though. So
Yeah.
We can basically say what we want.
We can say what we want.
We could literally
I
just...
was thinking of some stuff to say then, but I'm definitely not going to say it.
Did it involve...
It involved lots of sarcasm and not much context.
Would I have understood, though?
Yeah.
Was it the fact that Wales... No, Scotland wants to be independent?
Yeah, it was. How did you know?
Do you reckon Scotland will ever go independent?
Probably if they keep moaning about it.
Yeah, well, good.
If you don't ask, you don't get, so...
Yeah, good. I say no more Scotland in the UK. Like, they should create a river.
It's really interesting how Scotland really cares, and then you got Wales that just don't care.
Yeah, well, in Wales, they're just busy doing their own thing, like making up words objects.
Having romantic relationships with sheep.
I didn't want to be the person to say that one. Yeah.
Apparently in New Zealand, that's a common insult as well.
Sheep shagger.
Yeah. Like Australian people say that to New Zealand people, which I only found out recently.
Really?
Yeah, which is really interesting.
I thought being called a kiwi was bad enough. Like, that's a goddamn fruit. Like kiwi
or
fruit.
Is it after the birds, kiwis?
Or is it after people from New Zealand's hairy bollocks? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When did we start this?
I have no idea.
I don't care. We're not stopping.
We're not
We're going all night. We're going until I have to leave.
We can't stop. And we won't stop.
And we'll dance all night to the best song ever. Let's
Funnily enough, the best song ever is not the best song ever.
No, it's kind of ironic, isn't it?
Mm.
Do you think that's what they were going for? That was the writer's intent.
Probably, because I imagine the person who actually wrote it did it completely ironically, and then the people singing it did the inverse and were genuinely thought it was the best song ever, which is funny.
Well, the song itself doesn't claim to be the best song ever, though, does it? But like.
Oh no, because they say they danced all night to the best song ever.
Yeah, but it's like read between the lines. This is
so what
I actually like this angle.
So what is what song were they talking about?
The one that they're talking about in Tenacious D Tribute.
Was it September by Earth, Wind and Fire?
That is not the best song ever.
Is it not?
No, the best song ever is Clap Hands by Tom Waits. He goes like, clap hands.
I'm not familiar with that song.
I will show it to you later.
Thank you.
I'm trying hard not to cry right now.
I'm trying hard to think of things to say.
Well,
I'm not doing very well.
Just keep waffling.
I'll just keep thinking about how I'm thinking about things to think about, to then think about other things to think about, to then think of other things to think about, and then I'm just going to keep interrupting you and not leave you any space to say anything.
Your brain
no, I'm
not
going to keep talking. I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to let you speak. No. What was you going to say, George?
No, I was going to say, like, when you say something, does it not, like, everything you say remind you of something else? If you're, like, really drunk. If you're really drunk, what do you do? Do you drive home or do you walk?
Obviously walk.
Yeah.
I'm not an advocate of drink driving.
Correct.
Because
let us be a listen to
I've never done it, and I don't want to do it.
Well, I think it's a terrible idea. It used to be like a whole competition thing between friends, like get as drunk as possible and see
if you might make it home without crashing.
At the start of The Shining, actually, Jack Torrance supposedly, spoilers for the start of The Shining book. Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it, and you can go read it yourself. Something to do with drink driving.
Person.
Yeah, read it, because Stephen King is a Stephen King.
But back in the day, there was less cars on the roads.
True.
Cars didn't go as fast.
Motorways weren't around till the 70s, I'm pretty sure. God.
You can't fact check you on that, unfortunately.
I think I remember that from a Top Gear episode, but like, imagine being like alive for 50 years ago. That's insane. That's a lot of years.
That is a lot of years. Anyway,
Are we going to look back on these times and be like, oh, I remember the world before COVID?
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be one of those old people who goes, I was alive when COVID happened and it was bloody awful. You'll never know what it was truly like back in the old days.
We had to sit at home playing Monopoly day in, day out. I literally, in the first lockdown, played Monopoly probably exceeding 50 times. Like, no word of a lie.
That's too much Monopoly.
Ha ha ha.
I think I got back into Minecraft again.
Ooh.
Which was mildly enjoyable. I got bored of it again.
Minecraft.
But it was fun for a little while. Bit of childhood memories.
Well, I really want to know how much time cumulatively I've spent playing Minecraft. Like, because I used to play it so much as a weean. As a
wee
kid.
boy.
Yeah, from like, I don't know, 7, 8 to 20 years from now, I expect. I spent at least 3 hours a day playing I'm spending at least 3 hours a day playing Minecraft. I don't play Minecraft anymore.
I don't either.
I just find it really boring now.
I've lacked the creativity now.
I mean,
that's why I got bored of it, because I ran out of shit to do.
I can imagine.
But when I was a kid, I just was like, yeah, let's do this. And oh my God, what if I do this? And then I do this. Because when you're a kid, you're just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But now I'm a bit more grown up. I'm like, but what will it achieve if I do go and spend hours doing that thing?
Yeah.
Let's maybe not bother and let's try and do this, as that seems more practical.
You'd be much better off spending 3 hours at work than on Minecraft, because then at least you get something out of it. Cheddar. Moolah. You know what I'm saying?
Mullalicious.
Mullalicious. Muller Corner. What's the best Muller Corner? Like, think back to pre-vegan times. For me, it's a very long time ago, and I'm struggling. But
I'm struggling to even remember one flavour of Muller Corner yogurts. I think I only had the Smarty ones.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say the strawberry yogurt with the white chocolate coated shortcake ones were unfucking real.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go to the shadow dimension. I think that's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, isn't it?
I feel like you're saying a lot of things that I don't know about today, and it's annoying me.
Well, stop being annoyed and start being less annoyed.
Okay, thank you.
Now your emotions have been changed. Let's never drink.
I love pretending to be a robot sometimes. It's very fun.
Well, you wanted to be normal on this. Should we go back to being a bit more regular? No, fuck that.
That's boring.
Let's continue with this rolling ball of a podcast. If you made it this far, you get free dog shit in your mail.
I was going to say, if you made it this far, you get
gold star.
If you've gone past free parking or something. I can't remember the monopoly. I was trying to remember the monopoly term. The monopoly. The monopoly term.
Go.
Yeah. What's free park? That's a different square.
Free parking
That's
means
a different square.
naffle. Some people, like my household, always used to put tax money in the middle, like super tax and income tax, and pay the bank X amount of nuts, and then you put it in the middle.
You pay
like Brazil nuts. Have you never played Monopoly using nuts?
No.
No, I haven't either. Obviously,
So
it was an
why did
innuendo
you-
for
Why
cunt.
did you... George.
I'm gonna be real.
George, calm down. You're going to be real about what?
About what I just said. It's time to take a break.
It is that time.
And we're back.
We're back after basically no break.
We sat here and discussed what the best ABBA song was.
And we came to the conclusion of...
Well, my favourite's Voulez-Vous.
I said Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Fun fact, when I was a wee lad, I got bought the one of the ABBA CDs when I was a kid.
Was it ABBA Gold, the compilation?
It was ABBA Gold, actually. That was weird how you knew that.
Well, that's like the only one worth getting.
And I used to play that to go to sleep to.
No way.
Yeah.
So you'd be falling asleep and ABBA would just be like, one of us is crying, one of us is lying. Let's talk about Brother Man Bill. Do you remember Brother Man Bill?
I recognise the name,
The
and I want
Brother
to go.
Man Bill is the brother living at the top of the hill. Da, 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 da.
That song.
That's a good song. If you haven't heard Brother Man Bill by Brother Man Bill, I don't know who it's by.
Is it not by Brother Man Bill?
I don't know.
Would Brother Man Bill talk about Brother Man Bill in his Brother Man Bill song?
But the thing is, he's not Brother Man Bill. He's talking about brother. He's talking about Brother Man Bill, who lives at the top of the hill. No. Oh. Have you seen that meme where it's like, oh, je t'arrange?
I have not.
Let's not talk about memes. Actually,
Let's not be a
Let's
meme.
just-
Let's not be a meme channel. Let's
just
get
not talk.
serious.
Oh, okay.
Should we talk about something serious now? I said let's get serious, hoping that something serious would pop into my head, and then I'd think of a serious topic, but it didn't work.
Well, this is pretty serious.
What?
You know those Swizzles lollipops? Best flavour out of orange, lemon, blackcurrant, or strawberry.
Blackcurrant.
Correct answer. You've done it. Woo! I don't have anything to talk about. That's the whole point. This episode's a throwaway. No, wait.
This is definitely a throwaway. No, but we're still going to upload it because we don't have because we just need to upload every Monday. That's the law.
Well,
or maybe a Tuesday if it's late.
Early Tuesday morning is also acceptable.
Okay.
Let's talk about how the Dubliners only have one good song. Molly
Stop bringing
Malone.
up subjects I didn't know anything
Have
about.
you not heard Molly Malone?
No.
In Dublin's fair city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually have heard that song.
Yes, and a friend of mine who likes the Dubliners showed me a very nice poem. Mandalay. On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play, and the dawn comes up like thunder out of China, across the bay. That's like the chorus, and it keeps going back to that, those sick bars. And I just thought I'd share it with you. I recommend
I think it should be turned into a rap.
On the road to Manda. So, the software we use for the audio interface, Voice Meter, decided to stop, and we made an executive decision and decided that this is over. We've finished this episode because it was a waste of
time, resources, life.
beer.
Nah, I enjoyed my beer. I haven't finished it yet.
No, I haven't finished either. Anyway, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm sorry that you have listened.
I'm sorry, bye. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Low XD. Get pranked.
Rufflecopter.